Hey everyone, here I wanted to share my opinion on Dana White's recent interview. And I feel like I'm done with the fact that Dana White is trying to force this thing upon all the media like outlets for MMA and even the MMA fans out there. That John Jones is like the great fighter, like pound for pound number one. Do I think John Jones is a great fighter? Yeah, he's one of the top five fighters of all time. But do I feel like he's the current pound for pound number one? God no. Like come on, he's got like as the media members they themselves raised the question that John Jones has got like what one win in like the past 4 years, and that's pretty much it. And even though like apart from that one win, even the previous win with Dominic Reyes, most of the people thought that he lost. I thought he lost it clearly. Like even Dana White at one point he said that he thought he lost it. I don't know. Just I feel like Dana White is trying to make John Jones as this larger than life figure. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to sell this idea, sell this notion that like John Jones this, John Jones that. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to promote John Jones as much as he can. I don't know. I don't know. It really felt very weird and very awkward. I feel like John Jones may even have some actual dirt on Dana White. Maybe I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Apart from that, what else? I don't know. Do I think like Tom Aspinall is like the like is like the current real heavyweight champion, which I think Blades has said it, and most of the people they have like most of the MMA fans feel like that Tom Aspinall is like the current heavyweight champion. I don't know. Then I was just going through the rankings. I was just thinking that I don't know. Maybe like what do you call it as? Maybe the division. What is wrong with it? Why is UFC not doesn't want to do something? Because I feel like Tom Aspinall is like a guy that they can actually promote. Like he's a great champion inside the ring and outside the ring as well. He's a great guy. Apparently, he's a cool lad as well. Plus, I don't know. I was just going through the numbers, and he has like the shortest fight average time for any UFC champion, and more than that, he's got like five wins against ranked guys, and he's finished all of them. Like even Belal Muhammad has got like 5 wins against ranked guys, and he's finished none of them apart from Sean Brady, by the way. And I don't know. Sean Brady himself said that he was like not in his right self when he was fighting Belal Muhammad, and I don't know. And Alexander Pantoja is the only guy who's got like more wins than both of them. Like he's got wins against like six ranked guys. That's pretty much it. Like he's finished some, he's gone to decisions with some, but Tom Aspinall is the only guy who has like wins against five ranked guys, and he's finished all of them, which is like once in a generation. I feel like Tom Aspinall has the potential to be like, if not the greatest, like heavyweight champion in entire UFC history. I don't know why still UFC is trying to promote him. I don't know. Like I was just going through the rankings, and I don't know. Maybe this is like a opinion of mine, which I feel like maybe the UFC might also be thinking about this. That John Jones is a former light heavyweight champion who came to like heavyweight, and he just became a heavyweight champion. Then I don't know, this talk of like light heavyweight and heavyweight, like these two divisions have been amalgamated, sort of, in terms of narrative setting. I'm going to say into one. And I don't know, do I think the heavyweight division is dying slowly? Of course, like there are no new contenders over there, and Tom Aspinall has already beaten five of them. And Tom Aspinall, if you like really ask me, I think Tom Aspinall will beat all the guys. Like for example, like all the like including John Jones, Cyril Gane, or even what's his name, Sergey Pavlovich. Even with a proper training camp, I think he beats all three of them within a year, within a calendar year, honestly. And even Jalton Almeida put together, yeah, I think he beats all of them within a year. And then what? Like the entire division, there is nobody there, and I don't know what's left for him. I don't know. At least with this current narrative setting that Dana is trying to do, or I don't know, like where he's making himself look like a fool. I don't know, like, but at least with this narrative that they are trying to set, the heavyweight division can propel for like another couple of years. I feel like Tom Aspinall might become like the undisputed champion in the next year, if I'm not wrong. In the next year, I think he should be the undisputed champion. And even light heavyweight division, who's there, like apart from rematches with Jamal Hill, or even Magomed Anklev, or even Alexander Rakic, like you should give him an opportunity, let's say, apart from these guys. And I don't know, recently, like I thought Nikita Krylov might be missing due to the conflict going on between two different nations. I thought he might be missing there, but out of nowhere he just popped up. He just emerged out of nowhere. He's having a fight. I think he could be a contender soon. And apart from that, who else is there? It could be like Asamat. I don't know. I still feel like the UFC really can't promote like a very big, like a like a big champion, like a larger than life figure, in both the light heavyweight and heavyweight division. Even though they have got Thomas Pinal over there and Alex Pereira over there, I meant to say like the next upcoming contenders. I mean to say, since this is my first video, I hope you forgive because I know I'm making a lot of mistakes. Hopefully in the future videos I tend to like reduce them. Yeah, and apart from that, what else? I was just going through it, and yeah, it's pretty bad how the heavyweight division is looking because there are no new contenders. Even the upcoming contender, for example, Discipline, the Cuban guy, I don't know why all Cuban guys come out of Cuba after they are like 33, 34. They enter into like the professional combat sports. Just he came and like the UFC, I don't think so UFC was trying to promote him, but I don't know, media outlets were like high on him. They thought he could be like the next Francis Ngannou, but I don't know. It's just that I train got derailed very badly, like as if, in his previous match, Kai was unable to even KO him. He was even unable to get back on his feet after once he got taken down. It was such a bad performance from his end. I don't know, it's just like the heavyweight division is very bad, pathetic right now. Already there is chaos, like there is no upcoming contenders over there. So I don't know, like I feel like Dana White is like, sort of repeating this bubble which involves both light heavyweight division and heavyweight division till another bubble blows up with like another new contender or something. But still, I feel like, Thomas Pinal being what he is and what he is capable of actually, he is headlined multiple fight night cards. But do I think, but the UFC hasn't still even made him headline a proper UFC pay-per-view event. I still feel like the UFC should put some more, some more time and focus, and they should utilize more of their, resources on Tom Aspinall. Don't get me wrong, I feel like even if they spent what they are, the amount of resources that they have used for Paddy Pimblett, if they used pretty much, 70-80% of it, I think Tom Aspinall would be I think right now Tom Aspinall would have already fought John Jones and he would have finished him in round 1 and he would have been this the undisputed heavyweight champion, which all the MMA fans really want. And yeah, more than us, a lot of people want that to happen. I don't want to name them. And apart from that, what else I wanted to share today? Yeah, Alex Pereira is 37, John Jones is 37. Do I think these two guys having, a long career as UFC champions? I don't. I really don't. The worst that would happen is Alex Pereira getting brutally badly KO'd again, and then his chin completely gives up on him and he is unable to fight properly. You know what I mean, right? And that's pretty much it, because Alex Pereira has a 7-fight contract and I don't know how many fights he's got left in his contract, by the way. I don't know. I think Alex Pereira should win in his upcoming fight. I think it's going to be highlight reel for him. Khalil Rountree, he's a good fighter, amazing fighter, and his best win is against Anthony Delusion Smith. So it's not going to work out well for him against Alex Pereira, for Khalil. I think Alex Pereira might beat the living shit out of. I think he KOs him. Maybe the altitude might have got something to play in this match. But still, even with all the things stacked against, even if you stack all these things against Alex Pereira, I think still he beats him. He KOs him probably in round 1, round 2 at most maximum. Yeah, that's what I feel like Alex Pereira would do to him. Yeah, and then UFC Madison Square Garden, which is in November, where he was the reported headlines is John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Do I think the fight happens? I feel like even if this time Stipe Miocic is injured, I think UFC is going to make him, push him to have this fight. And I don't know. I feel like Stipe might win. Don't get me wrong. Daniel Cormier tried to take him down. He tried to control him. He couldn't. Stipe Miocic, he just got up, and he is a Golden Gloves boxing champion, by the way, in the regional scene. And he pretty much has good boxing defense, and he can actually box well, it's not previous. The last time a guy who had like a pretty shorter reach like Dominic Reyes, like who had like the T-Rex arms, it's a pretty small reach for a man of his size. He was like outlanding and sort of outjabbing John Jones by the way. And imagine a guy who's a Golden Gloves champion, Stipe Miocic. If he comes and if he beats up John Jones, I think I don't know. I think this whole narrative of John Jones being this great guy, sort of gets washed away, and I feel like Dana White might fall upon his face. Like I don't know, Dana White might. I don't know. Dana White might actually cry. I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I feel like Dana White is actually trying to promote this John Jones thing, being pound for pound number one, because I feel like there is no new contenders in heavyweight. Heavyweight needs some contenders. For a long time, there were contenders in heavyweight. Like I don't know. Now there are no more these dad bod, like fat dad bod guys who's got no talent apart from the fact they can swing well and some can even take a punch well. I don't know. Let's see what happens in the future. I'll go with my predictions. I think John Jones beats Stipe Miocic and Alex Pereira beats Khalil Rountree, and Dana White is doing this in order to save both light heavyweight and heavyweight divisions. I think he's sacrificing himself. He's putting his reputation out there. I know he's making himself look like a fool, but still, come on, like it's the business that he started. What else can he do? What he's doing, is it wrong? Yeah, he's for the greater good. I think he's doing the lesser evil, but still, I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for watching this video. I know this is my first video and I might have missed up points here and there, but still, all in all, thank you for watching my video. Please like, please subscribe, please click the bell icon, and yeah, please share as well. Thank you so much.